welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about manifestation, the power of manifestation, and steps you can take to actually manifest the life you want and the dreams that you want to accomplish, and just visualizing things that are very powerful for your mind and understanding where it comes from, and knowing that at the end of the day it all lies within your own beliefs of yourself, understanding and being confident in your own abilities and your power. So the first point I want to talk about manifesting is really visualizing things that are in your control. So for example, it's something that is not like you're manifesting winning the lottery or manifesting something that is just way out of your control. That is not manifestation. That is more like hoping, wishing. But manifesting is when you know you're visualizing something that is within your own power, and through that process you're actually strengthening your belief in yourself. And because of that, I feel like it's a very important aspect of life, and I feel like I've manifested a lot of my life coming to this point in my life. I feel like I've manifested it by just visualizing how I would accomplish these things. And obviously by visualizing, I don't just mean that putting it in my head and that's it. Obviously, by putting something in your head, you're subconsciously working towards it. So for example, for me, like a couple of years ago, maybe 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I started manifesting who I want to be and what I want to look like and what I want to wear, the people I want to meet and people I want to connect with. So I started really visualizing that person. I would literally just close my eyes, or even when my eyes are open, visualizing who the person I want to be and what are the steps that I want to take that will help me get to that point. So with manifesting, you're slowly making yourself believe that is true. And it feels like it's almost there. Like once you start manifesting a life for yourself, you feel like that's halfway done. The fact that you're actually trusting yourself and your abilities is already giving you, a clear path, and you're clearing out the road for yourself to actually get to those dreams that you want to accomplish. So with manifesting, you don't really need to know what you want to do exactly, but you have to know, or you need to understand and anticipate what you want to feel like, or what you want to look like, or where you want to be. So for example, you don't need to really manifest the job you're going to do, but you want to know, for example, you want to know how you're going to feel with the job. What is the purpose you're accomplishing? Is it like meeting your values? Is it something that you feel like, oh, I want to be professional, I want to be in the middle of people that understand, and that our purpose is saving people's lives and helping people. So what is it that you really want to feel like? What is that feeling that you feel like is associated with this manifestation? So because manifestation is not magical, it's mainly in your mind, because our mind is so powerful that we often forget that when we visualize things, we can actually speak them, or create the pathway for them to come into existence. So with manifesting, you're putting something in the back of your head. You're allowing yourself to actually completely understand that this is what you want to do, this is how you want to feel, and slowly you're going to see that your life is changing. And it doesn't happen overnight, because when you manifest something, it doesn't just stop there. You're constantly keeping it in the back of your head, and you're visualizing that life for yourself. And every day when you do little remarkable changes, you're understanding that this is really what is taking me one step closer to me manifesting my dreams, or bringing them into existence. And because manifestation works with the law of attraction, I think we need to strengthen our spiritual beliefs in ourselves as well, and just having that inner soul connection with yourself, understanding and believing in yourself. And confidence, put a confidence aside, but really understanding what is spiritual, what does the spiritual world look like for you? And what is it that really would make you more spiritual and connected to your soul? Understanding and reading more spiritual things helped me a lot. I know there's this book called The Seed of the Soul, and it's an amazing book. I feel like it did change my life, because just understanding that with manifestation, there's a lot of things that comes into the power of intention, the power of actually understanding what you need to do for you to own that responsibility for yourself, and know that this is something that you're able to accomplish. So I will be sharing some steps on actually manifesting what you want to bring into your life and make it happen in your life. So the first step is actually believing that it will work, believing in yourself, believing in the idea that this is actually gonna work, knowing and being able to visualize exactly who you are. Sometimes our mind is just blocked by the idea of this is not possible, but don't let your mind hold you back, because the mind is powerful when you give it the opportunity to grow, when you give it the opportunity to visualize something so deep and something that means a lot to you. that is when you actually start changing and becoming a better person within yourself, because you're trusting your abilities, you're trusting your potential. The second step I want to mention about manifesting is actually writing it down. Like I mentioned this in a couple of videos, but noting things down is more like you're reminding yourself or holding yourself accountable within your own thoughts. So for me, it could be a way like having a vision board. It could be like writing objectives. It could be like, you know, going in the future and understanding, okay, this is really where I want to be. This is what I want to do in my own, like with my own like characteristics and personality, what I want to develop as skills, as a skill set in general. So just being able to understand that writing things down or putting it wherever it works for you. If it's something you want to see every morning, if it's something you want to put in your screensaver, if you want to have a vision board, it's up to your own discretion to decide where to put that. But I believe that noting things down is holding you accountable, because you're not always reminded of the things you want to manifest, but by writing it down and seeing it, you're reminding yourself of, hey, this is my goal, this is what I want to do, this is how I'm going to feel about it. And the more you remind yourself of that beautiful feeling that you want to really accomplish, then you're actually working towards it subconsciously. This step here is very important, because like I said earlier, manifestation is not magic. It doesn't happen overnight. So you giving yourself the opportunity to be patient with it is a very important one, because you start appreciating the beauty of the process. Like really trust the process and trust that everything is happening in its own time, and don't try to rush things, because it will not work the way you want it to work in the highest efficient manner. So at the end of the day, trusting that this would work will give you the patience, and when it actually happens, it will become so much more beautiful. Like knowing that it's not something that when you're looking at your notes every day or reflecting on it every day, it's not like you're gonna think it's not happening. No, it's just more like you're building your patience, you're building your, you know, your self like trust in time. You're giving time the opportunity to do its work. And last but not least, understand that with manifestation, a lot comes into place. There's focus, abundance, attention, feeling, you know, resilience, patience. All these things are things that you need to work on. So for example, if you create a spider web of the words connected, or the aspects of or pillars connected to manifestation, you start to understand where are the aspects I need more work on, and that would actually help you become better at manifesting things. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't come as a skill set that we're born with, but it's something we can actually master by working on it and knowing that manifesting has a lot of components. So being able to work on those little pillars and strengthening them overnight, you will become better at what you do every day. And I promise you that when you start manifesting, becoming a master at it, you will start seeing things that are just you would have never imagined for your life. But it's all in your mind. Our mind is so much more powerful than we actually know. So just give yourself the opportunity and the chance to manifest things in your life, and you're going to witness a beautiful life full of flourishing, full of development, and full of just general spiritual connection with your own self. So that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to manifest your dreams. See you next time.